chilling like an old school rock star villain, sipping on some Old English mixed with some Arizona peach tea and Arizona mango juice tea. I poured the last of my peach tea into the cup, and then, yeah. I'm not going to borrow a camera from nobody because I'm going there to watch the show, not record it. Do you have a GoPro? No, I do not. What up, Parker Jackson? Are you going to drink some King Cobra's malt liquor while you're in Colorado? No, because I'm not going to have money when I go there to spend. I'll basically be able to go there, go to the concert, and come back home. Exactly my point. Winter Peterson says, I hate when I go to concerts and people hold their phones. Right, because you want to see the artist, not someone's hand doing this with their phone. But no, ignore what I said in my last couple of live streams that I deleted. I was just being an ass because I haven't had pussy in 10 months, and I was saying some shit that would gross people out from sex and using psychological shit to make people get grossed out by it. And for that, I apologize. That's not fair to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, no, the thing of it is, dude, is that I am just going there for the concert and coming back. If I get to go. Assuming that I'll get to go. It's just rather inconvenient that it's in the middle of a week and not on a weekend, but I'll work around it, dude. I don't care. I get to see Ozzy perform. Totally worth it. Well, Parker Jackson, I appreciate that, bud. I mean, I'm not going to ask my fans to PayPal me money. You know, it's just, no, dude. I mean, I do want to buy a t-shirt at the concert, but if I can't afford to do that, then at the very least, I get to go to the concert and I'll enjoy that. But yeah, in my cup I got some Arizona peach tea and some of this Arizona mango. I drank most of the peach to myself, saved a little bit for the cup here. Which is pretty good. I'll take this Arizona Mucho mango juice. Half of that. So I go to the liquor store, right? I go to the liquor store. I didn't have enough money for a 40, so I said, screw it. I'll go to the gas station and get 2 Arizona teas. As I'm walking back from the gas station, this dude stopped me and he goes, hey, the guy at the window said you didn't have enough money to buy this. You want it? I'm like, fucking hey, hell yeah, man, thanks. And then right after that, 2 of my fans gave me a ride home in their car. So I was like, hey, that's cool. It's nice to see random acts of kindness being done. You know, it makes me feel better in some way, I guess, just knowing that there are still plenty of decent people out there. This bottle is fresh, dude. I was cracking it. I cracked it open and I've been drinking out of it, dude. The only way it's used is by me because I've been drinking out of it. Like, yeah. Like, I got home, I cracked it open and started having a little bit of a drink, and yeah, there we go. La-di-da, Bob's your uncle. Now, I'm not going to the concert to get laid, mind you. I'm going there to have a good time and enjoy the music. But if the result of said concert causes some of that to happen, then I'm not complaining. Well, assuming that some dank-ass black Cavendish use that pheromone soap before you go to the concert. That's the plan. At concerts, I don't touch my phone. Yeah, that's good. I don't go to the mosh pits or anything like that. And mosh pits are so fucking stupid. I've never understood the appeal of beating each other senseless. What happened to just rocking out and enjoying the music, you know? Why you gotta beat each other up? That's stupid. Mosh pits are stupid. Nope, I won't get to soap until tomorrow. A big guy like you would probably be a target in a mosh pit. They are crazy. Well, hopefully Tuesday I leave for the concert. I gotta be, if I can get a bus ticket down to the concert, I gotta be up super early in the morning. That I would, Ben Dobbins. You would destroy people in the mosh pit. That's exactly why I avoid them, because with my autism and my Viking ancestors combined, and on top of that, I'm a goddamn Aries. People start throwing punches, I start punching back, and then when I start seeing red, that's when it becomes dangerous for the person fighting me. So I avoid mosh pits for the safety of others, not for the safety of me. Well, at the moment, I don't have anybody to take with me to the concert. I think your comment's clean deleted. Stupid fucking troll. Are you working on a new batch of wants at all? Well, I'll be able to when I'm no longer at the concert, yeah? Yeah, that pipe's cast on tobacco, a little bit warm. I'm gonna switch over. No, it's good to keep your pipes in rotation if you can. Your pipe gets a little warm and tobacco's out. Set it down, let it cool off. It's just good for the wood in your pipe. Hold on. Maybe like one more in there, yeah. No, but I don't have any pets. Kind of stir the ash around a little bit. Cool. And of course your pipe gets clogged. Yeah. That bowl's cashed on tobacco. Go ahead and set that down, let it cool off. Good night, Kevin Williams. Sleep tight. But yes, I do believe. This tobacco is a little bit, a little bit drier. Even notice that moisture tobaccos. Moisture tobaccos tend to have a harder time staying lit. I tried lighting my pipe with my taser, and yeah, it didn't work. Yes, I have a taser. Look at that, Viper Tech. I'll have to leave that here. I don't want that getting confiscated at the concert. Yeah. Yeah, just a little. Yeah. The cool thing about it too is you can plug it into the wall and recharge it. Boom, just like that. Press it. All right, I'll do it one more time, just so you can see it on camera. Yeah. That's 10,000 volts of don't even try at home skillet. I've tased myself with it a couple times. It's got some bite to it. Pocket-sized, rechargeable home defense, or self-defense, I should say. Pocket-sized, rechargeable self-defense. You can't go wrong with that. Have you had to use it yet? Nope. You want me to tase Sean, my dummy Sean, as a prank? Oh, man. Why would you want me to do that to this guy? Do what? Oh, my God. So, Sean, what's up? I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. What the hell is that? Just hold still. Ow! You fucking asshole! What the hell, man? Ow! Fuck! Why would you do that? I'm sorry, Sean. Bite me! The fuck was that? Fuck! That was a ViperTech taser. Well, shit! I'm sorry, but the fans wanted me to tase you, Sean, for a YouTube prank. Well, this is Facebook, so fuck you. Am I done? Can I go back on the couch? I suppose. Keep you there so I don't get spray paint on you when I'm doing wands. No shit. They'll pay me enough for this shit. Sorry, Sean. Fuck you. Oh, man. Take this act to Vegas. Holy shit, he says. Well, I'm flattered by the comment, but my ventriloquist act is not that good. I mean, that was just improv. Like, I didn't have a skit written down. I'm sitting here on Facebook Live and someone says, hey, you should tase your dummy and do a little bit with that. That'd be hilarious. And then, okay. You can't cook a burger with that taser. It doesn't get that hot. I would have to disagree with you, Buffy. Jeff Dunham is an amazing ventriloquist. The taser doesn't light the pipe. I tried. Jack Emerson says, I've been watching your act with Sean for years now, man. Unreal good. I'm telling you, people, I tried lighting my pipe with the taser. It doesn't work. I guess it depends on the shape of the taser and how strong the voltage is. Sitting here like Oh, you should light your pipe with the taser. That'd be so badass. You probably had a plasma lighter, which you're thinking of. Not a taser. Sitting here like, oh, you should light your pipe with the taser, right? Nope, can't be done. As soon as I tried to push the taser down onto the tobacco, it didn't reach far enough. You need a plasma lighter for that shit. No, trust me, I just showed you. Okay, because when you hold the taser down into there, the arc doesn't reach the tobacco. Yeah, the arc doesn't reach the tobacco. You know what I'm saying? Like the arc doesn't reach the tobacco, so it doesn't work. You didn't do it for long enough. That's because this taser doesn't light my pipe. Like, how many fucking times do I gotta say it? Or maybe the taser doesn't light tobacco out of a pipe. Maybe people can stop trolling me over here before I reach through the screen and smack every last one of you upside the goddamn head. I sit here and I'm like, dude, I can light cigarettes with it, but I can't light cigars or a pipe with it. What's in the cup? We got Mucho Mango Arizona tea and Oldie. We'll roll a cigarette and light it with the taser. Yeah, hold on a second. Alrighty, Facebook, you want to see some shit? Because apparently, people are so obsessed with this taser on my live stream right now that I'm like, okay, well, why don't you roll the cigarette and light it with it? Okay, well, give me a second. Oh, but you said that taser was strong enough to light a cigarette. That I did. So I rolled one cigarette right there. You can see the tobacco in the middle right there. Close up of that. There we go. Shit, now I'm spilling tobacco out of my cigarette. Fuck that. Hold on. Well, now it needs to fucking charge. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, fuck that. It needs to charge. Son of a bitch. That was kind of anticlimactic. You know, if it was fully charged, it'd do it, but I've done it before. Man. Seriously, Buffy? Bro, I just told you the taser plugs into the wall. I don't need to take the batteries out of my smoke detector to make it run. And even if I had to, that'd be incredibly stupid, dude. Come on. No, I'm not. Not even as a prank. Fuck that. Josh, what if someone breaks in while your taser is dead? Then I'll pull out my fucking shotgun and tell them to get going. Like wrong apartment, motherfucker. People. You're unprotected right now. Oh no! I just told you I have a shotgun that I use for home defense. Trust me, I'm protected. I mean, I appreciate that y'all care so freaking much, but you act like if my taser is being charged on the fucking wall, then I got nothing for home defense. Dude, fuck out of here. I'm Huckleberry. That's just my kind of game. Play for blood, remember? Well, I was just fooling him out. Well, I wasn't. And this time, it's legal. Say when. Well, it's a shotgun. It takes shells, and if the answer is you're asking, yes, I do have enough shells for my shotgun. Don't worry about it. A double-barrel 12 gauge may only hold 2 shells, but it's enough to get the job done. No, I don't keep my gun loaded because that's just gun safety 101. But a break action shotgun is relatively quick to load, so that's why I don't keep it loaded. Now there is a pretty cute chick I want to ask out here in town, but I want to make sure that my cold's completely gone, and then I got at least enough money to take her out for drinks, you know. Yeah. Oh my god. That question was so stupid I had to delete it. Oh man. Any guy could sit there and ask a chick out, that's all hunky-dory, but a true gentleman will wait till he's over his cold before he asks that chick out. It's a pretty safe neighborhood anyways, so I'm not worried about it. You know. I mean, I've already placed a circle of protection around this building multiple times. Straight up, I've already placed a circle of protection around this building multiple times. In fact, my circle of protection around this building is so strong that one time, a buddy of mine seen a big old raven sitting by the dump. He was mean mugging them pigeons and staring at my window before he took off. So, did you place a circle of protection for Ozzy? Well, of course. One of my idols, dude. Come on. A circle of protection for Winter Peterson, where she lives. Yep. And it turns out that nasty rumor that I heard was just that, a nasty rumor. Chicks will do some pretty interesting shit to get you to notice them. It's pretty sad when they'll lie to other people because they like you. You're welcome, Winter Peterson. Yeah, I'm not even going to discuss the rumor because that's how lame it was. And when I thought the rumor was true, it upset me greatly. I was like, fuck this shit. But then it turns out it might have been just a rumor that some chick started because she wanted to get with me and because some other chick that I wanted to ask out and she was jealous of the other chick. And it's like, yeah, well. Not even close, Riley James. Delete. Delete. Gabrielle says, how do you get girls to notice you? I'm invisible to them. Honestly, I just started being myself. My gothic, autistic, natural self. Anytime I hear a good song on the radio, or if it's a song that I think I could sing to, even though it's not my cup of tea, I'll still sing along to it. And there's a jukebox in the background playing, and yeah, dude. That's quite all right, Riley James. But if you didn't hear it from the cobra's mouth, why are you saying it? I'll be right back. I gotta piss on these haters. I gotta pee on these haters. I'm not going to show you my gun on Facebook just because I don't want Facebook to think, oh, that's a terroristic threat on a video. Facebook banned for 30 days. You know, suck my dick with that shit. You can't post pictures of yourself and your deer that you just shot because it's hunting season. Or how about the duck? You take a picture of this duck you just shot with your shotgun. There's your dog laying in your lap drooling. You're sitting there holding the duck in one hand and the gun in the other hand, smiling for the camera. And Facebook says, well, you're not hunting. You're a terrorist. We're going to ban you from Facebook. Okay. And that's just the problem with a society that's just full of mass shootings anymore. You know what I'm saying? Is it ruins it for people like that who like to hunt and post pictures. And it does more than just ruin it for them, it ruins it for a lot of people, actually. Look, I hate to fucking say it, and grab some hand sanitizer. I hate to say it, but it's the truth, Facebook. These days, you can't even take a picture of yourself holding the duck you just shot in one hand, your gun in the other hand, going like that. You got your dog in your lap going, fucking drooling coming out of his mouth, just a classic hunter's photo. He posted to fucking Facebook, and they're like, "Oh, you're a terrorist. That's a 30-day ban." How many Facebookers out there right now, social media? You hear what I'm saying? They're kind of like, wait a minute. If you're an avid hunter or an airsoft gun enthusiast, and you try to share, or if you're a gun enthusiast or a hunter, you can't share your love of that on Facebook without being called a terrorist. It's bullshit. But that's because these days people use social media as a way to get their message across, whether it be positive or negative. That being said, if people are using social media to threaten other people with guns, then naturally, to make it so that it's easier for the people controlling the websites, it just makes some flat assumption saying that, well, basically blah 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 blah, and it's horseshit. You know, I make videos like saying things like today's kids got no respect. That doesn't necessarily mean I think that's true of all kids in general. But when you got kids calling you gay, and all you're doing is walking down the street minding your own business, and it's like, okay, you want to go over there and just smack the shit out of their parents for that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, okay, do you teach your kids to pick on people with autism? You're a piece of shit. And normally when someone uses the word gay as an insult towards me when I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here going, that's not what your mom said last night, you know? And so it's the same amount of immature response. You give to others what you want them to give to you. So people give me some immature, like, oh, you're a little faggot, ha ha ha. And my response is, that's not what your mom said last night, bud, when I was railing her with my cock. But you can't say that shit to little kids, dude. You can't. So you just ignore them and keep walking. That's all you can do. And that's exactly the problem with our society, Facebook. People using words like gay and retard as an insult. You know, there are people out there who have a hard time dealing with their mental retardation because of the stigma of having a mental illness that's in our society. Like, oh, that person, this person, he's got a mental illness. Which one is easy? You know, they just look at you like that. Like, which one is easy? Or, I hate that. I fucking hate that shit. It's precisely the reason why a lot of people have a hard time coming out, because of that fact. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. You know, you have sex with 7 different chicks, and then you go without having pussy for 10 months, and all it takes to get a boner is for some chick to give you a hug. That's how you know. You know, shit. I don't know. Given the circumstances, if the chick's of age and she's going through a shitty time in her life with shitty people she's dating, she may not feel like she's worth much. But you showing her that, hey, all it took to get me excited was for you to give me a hug. She's gonna be looking at you like, hey, you know. So sometimes it's a confidence booster. I'm sick of it, dude. Like, I don't give a shit if you're gay. That's more pussy for me, dog. I can't sit here and say I masturbate to lesbian porn and I don't support gay rights. That's bullshit. That's how a lot of people are in this country anymore. It's like, behind closed doors, you're jacking into 2 hot chicks going to town on each other. And then out in the open, you're like, oh, no. You know. I mean, you look at this gay couple in Colorado. they got denied service, so they sued the cake owner, the cake bakery owner, the baker who owned the shop. And because it's not a national corporation, it's just a small business, you know. The person baking the cake said he refused to bake the gay couple a cake because it's against his religion. These two gay dudes, pardon the pun, were all butthurt about it, so they're like, that's discrimination. You can't do that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, stop right there for just one fucking second. Let me top off my drink. Hold on. Hypothetical, let's say me and my smoking hot goth girlfriend went into a cake shop to buy a cake for our wedding. And it was some prissy little Christian type, you know, not the ones that are good Christians, but the ones that are super obnoxious, in your face, and intolerant. That kind of Christian. And if you looked at me and my future wife and said, I'm not going to bake a cake for you and her. Why not? You people look satanic. It's against my religion. Same argument. Now, I could have been like, well, that's discrimination. I could have, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that this case in Colorado, mind you, went to Supreme Court, you know what I'm saying? Keep in mind that Supreme Court could be used for more serious and more pressing issues. Like, this other guy is being accused of rape, and it's so clear he didn't do it, but the woman keeps saying that he did do it. And so something more severe like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get these murder cases and what have you, that belongs in Supreme Court. And cover your ears, it's about to get dicey. But two faggots got denied the right to be made a cake. Oh, boo, fucking who? Now here's the thing of it. The cake shop owner, all he had to do, put some dicks and some rainbows on it, send them out the door. Whatever the fuck they want. But, and this comes from Colorado, which I thought was more progressive because of the whole weed being legal movement. But the reason why the case went to Supreme Court was because he's a small business owner, so he has the right to freedom of religion, and he has the right to run his business how he sees fit. The whole you have the right, or we have the right to refuse service to anyone, right? And what is that? We have the right to refuse service to anyone. Okay, I see why people have that in place. But at the same fucking time, if the only thing bugging you about the people that are attempting to get some service from you, if the only thing that's bothering you about your customers is their sexuality, you're stupid. You get all these Christians who sit there and say homosexuality is a sin. Okay, well, let's look at the portrait of Jesus Christ and the Last fucking Supper. And you'll notice you don't see a single chick in that picture. I'll wait. Second thing I'm going to say, if God's the creator of everything, how do you know that God didn't create homosexuals and lesbians? Yeah. These Christians who sit there and say that God is the creator of everything. So if God's the creator of everything, that means God created pedophiles, rapists, murderers, mass shooters, dog abusers, drug users, angry, violent people. And then people would sit there and say, oh, no, 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 no. God didn't create those things. God didn't create those things. He's a compassionate and caring person. How do you know it's a he? It could be both. We're told that we're created in God's image. So for all we know, God could be a transvestite or a hermaphrodite, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Not sticking around for the birth of Jesus and pretty much staying out of his life the entire time, that's a guy move. Get the bitch pregnant and then say it ain't mine. But then when you piss God off and supposedly all this horrible fucked up shit happens, there's God's female side coming out. Fuck up your entire flock of sheep just to prove a point. So based off of those two theories, I think God is both sexes. Okay, you're missing the point. You can't make someone be gay. That's something they choose to be. Therefore, they are created, not made. You know, and that's the thing of it, too, is that once I got a smoking hot girlfriend, what the fuck y'all you motherfuckers be saying? Oh, nothing. Once I got a smoking hot goth girlfriend, all you motherfuckers be talking some mad shit, but at the end of the fucking day, that's all you be doing is talking mad shit. I also think the Bible was interpreted wrong. Instead of worshiping some unseen sky god, you're supposed to worship yourself as a god. And that Jesus Christ was really a necromancer. And that Moses used demon magic to split the waves in half. And that's what makes me laugh about Christians sometimes, is that they're like, magic is a sin. But then you're talking about all these miracles that Jesus performed, and I'm like, some of it sounds kind of like magic, bud. I don't know, then you get Catholics and Christians who are like, prostitution's a sin, it's premarital sex, and thou shalt not covet with the whore, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but Jesus fucked a prostitute, so explain that one to me. Which makes me think these Catholics got the whole thing wrong, dude. So you know what you get when a bunch of horny Christians and Catholics get together and fuck, and then the result of it produces a bunch of children who all blindly worship God like sheep? You get Mormons. And what the fuck is a Methodist? Are these guys who smoke meth and pray to Jesus? Is that what a Methodist does? Oh, that's why Jesus was so skinny when he was on the cross. Now here's something you want to do. This is something I want y'all to do. This is quite fun. It's if you live in a town with a bunch of different churches, dress your Sunday best and just visit different churches and see what it's like. And I guarantee you will see it's all the fucking same. I mean, you get these Christians, Catholics, Lutheran, Methodist, Baptist, evangelical, Pentecostal. Like, it's all the fucking same shit. All these fuckers worship Jesus, and it's like, dude. No, Sean's a dude. I think you're overthinking it, Riley James, to be honest. All I'm saying is, if God does exist, this she's got a sick sense of humor. If multiple women live in the same area for a long enough time, one gets done, the other one starts. And that's God's so-called sick sense of humor at work for you, right? I mean, people know me. I can appreciate some edgy sort of sense of humor, but I don't know, dude. Homeboy Scotty came over to hang out. He was feeling kind of down. So I drank with him a little bit, cheer him up, you know. He goes on YouTube and we start watching all these stand-up comics do their bit, right? Now, some of these stand-up comics are pretty funny, but then this one chick I watched, dude, I was offended by what she said. I was just like, okay, she's doing all these unnecessarily overly racist jokes. Okay, maybe she'll skip that and move on. And you know, that's the thing of it too. When you see a female comedian, supposedly, and this female comedian cusses like the boys, you know, as the age-old expression goes, using the C word, you know, this and that, just that didn't offend me because I'm like, you know, women should be allowed to cuss just like men. That's completely sexist as hell to sit there and say, well, if you cuss, that's not very ladylike. Fuck off. But then she starts busting back into the racist material, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And Scotty's just sitting there having a ball, laughing his ass off at this shit, and I'm just like, I can't, dude, no. Dude, we're changing comedians, dude, just, no, dude. And it's like, okay, you know, racist jokes aren't really that funny, to be brutally honest. You want to crack jokes about gays and everything else? Fucking A, have at it, right? But I don't know, like I've never found racist jokes to be that funny, to be honest. I don't know. I'll laugh at abortion jokes. I'll laugh at, you know, all kinds of jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there are some people going to be going, wait, you'll laugh at abortion jokes, but you won't laugh at racial humor. And I'm like, well, yeah, dude, because why not? the fetus ain't old enough to know any better, and it's already fucking dead. So if you don't laugh at an abortion joke, sure, why not? Because, you know, yeah. But then Homeboy Scotty brings up the point, yeah, but you showed me the new episode of South Park. I'm like, that's different. They didn't say Token was the shooter, and it's a cartoon. Like, this comedian, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and that's not talking shit on Scotty. That's just being real with it, dude. I don't know. When I watch a cartoon, it's like, okay, it's an animated show versus a real person saying it, you know. Maybe that's just me. But and no, it was a joke about black people being responsible for mass shootings, and it was in poor taste. And it kind of ticked me off because, one, that was racist, and two, you know, it's usually some pissed off white asshole. And I was just like, dude, fuck that. And you sitting there saying you don't think female comics are very good. See, that's why you have a hard time with the ladies, man. You sitting there saying, well, you don't think female comics are very good. Give them a chance, dude, you know. If they're willing to make you laugh, you know, there are some pretty funny female comics out there. I mean, we changed it to this other female, and she started cracking jokes about the Jersey Shore, and I was like, hey, here we go. Like, I started watching this other female comedian, and she starts cracking jokes about the Jersey Shore, and I'm like, yeah, dude. Which brings me to my next point. What the fuck has happened to TV anymore, dude? It's either some trashy-ass reality show where adults get drunk, fight each other, and cuss each other out. And then they're sitting there on the camera like, you are not going to believe what he did. Man, that was so disrespectful, bro. I can't even... Oh, dude, I can't even believe this guy right now. Can you believe this guy? What a fucking douchebag over here. And then you get some chick like, oh my God, so-and-so is being such a bitch. Like, who the fuck did her nails? They look like shit. And it's just trashy fucking reality TV. And then you get some asshole who's like, okay, let's make a show about singing. Let's make a show about dancing. Fuck it, I got the perfect show. I have got the perfect fucking show that'll have everybody in this country hooked. Hold on a second. You get a bunch of trashy people who love to get drunk and start fights. Make them think they can sing and dance. And there you go. There'll be like a cooking show, a singing and dancing show, and a reality show all in one. People's heads would freaking flip. People are going, well, I don't know what I want to watch. You know, the Halloween Wars is on, and they're carving a jack-o'-lantern cake out, and they're making it out of real cake, and that looks so good. Yeah, but Dancing with the Stars is on, and I like watching them compete. And then you got this other person going, oh, I like the four. They do so good on the singing, and then you got that fourth person who's just like, I want to watch trashy reality TV. That seems to be the demographic audience for today's consumers. It's either a cooking show, a dancing or singing show, or some trashy reality show. So why not combine them all four into one? Oh, dude, you're not gonna believe it. I was totally smashing that puss while I was baking that cake, bro. Top notch. And then Paulie came in. Oh, dude, game over, bro. This guy was like, "You fucking my girl," and I said, "Fuck you, guy. I saw her first, man. I make better cakes than you anyway." And he's like, "You want to dance off about it or what, bro?" What the fuck would you call it? I don't know. Dancing with the Drunken Singer Stars. Or Dancing with Trash. I don't fucking know, dude. So you think you can dance while being a piece of shit? I was sitting there like, okay, what is it? Yeah. Reality TV is the worst. That's why MTV is failing. My point exactly. What the fuck happened to the music videos and the... You know what I mean? Okay, seriously, it's called MTV, which stands for Music Television. If it's reality TV, why not put an RTV on it for reality TV? Because the language they use in those shows is R-rated. The situations are adult-rated. So, seriously, like, bring MTV back to what it used to be, all about the music and supporting the artists. What the... And eventually, MTV is going to lose so many viewers that there's going to be like, well, we gave her the best. All the fake tans and drug and booze-induced bimbos weren't enough. All the coke-fueled ideas of, let's make a reality show with adults fighting. This will be excellent. And I see adults fighting with each other all the time in the random, like walking back to my apartment. Some chick made some comment to some dude about his dogs and then drove off. And it was like, who does that? Who in their right mind is like, oh, well, hey, Yeah, there we go. That's kicking things off nicely. It's really, well, fucking A, it's 9:45. Yo, it's almost 10 o'clock, so we gotta kind of, or me personally, bring the volume down a little bit. Simon says TV is dying. It's all about YouTube Live now. Are you still saving up for a car? I kind of gave up on that, bud, to be honest. I'd have to get my driver's license first, and it is what it is, dude. Wait, you're 27 years old and you've never had your driver's license. I know it's pretty sad, but I've seen sadder situations. hold on a second. Step off camera for a second. Idiot drivers, insurance rates for guys are incredibly fucking high. And I guarantee you, Facebook, if insurance rates were sexist towards women, by golly, they wouldn't stand for that shit. They'd fight for equality, they'd bitch and they complain until it got changed. Now, when guys are stuck with unfair sexist insurance rates, well, statistics show guys are more unsafe drivers than women because they gotta show off their testosterone. Because we're just big, stupid, dumb, hairy men who don't know any better. We're just big, stupid, dumb, hairy men and we don't know any better, golly gee willikers. Shit. Some of that is true to a degree, but it's kind of unfair to loosely associate all men as the same. But most insurance companies are lazy as fuck and they don't want to sit there and individually have a profile for each person that they go through that goes to their company to drive. So it's like, okay, instead of just being like, well, you know. Right now, Ben Dobbins, I am drinking on some Mucho Mango Arizona and some Old English. I just polished that Mucho Mango off, and I got just a little bit of this left. Hold the phone, Facebook. Be back at you in a minute. Oh, just because guys generally tend to like loud cars and obnoxiously loud engines. And we gotta grunt and scratch ourselves and fart and burp and all this other shit. And okay, yeah, we're the gross, obnoxious sex, right? Let's see how it is. Damn, these fuckers are stuck together. There they go. Yeah, see, I don't eat much to feed my appetite right now, but I want to take some burger patties, cook them up real quick, and just stick it between 2 slices of bread. Oh. See, I love making my own burgers and just eating them, you know, making my burgers, man. Mm. Now, I'm getting these fuckers just barely cooked. So there's a little bit of pink in the middle, but a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Just barely cooked all the way through. So it's somewhat, it's more pink in the middle than anything, but. That's the sound of sizzling goodness. That's what that is. You can call me crazy all you want, Facebook. But let me tell you something. I'll save the grease in my pan for cooking later. Like if I got some bacon grease in there or some burger grease, I'll leave it in the bottom of the pan. Makes it easier to cook with. Yeah. That's a burger. Yeah. There's that cross section. Oh yeah. That might be too pink in the middle for your liking, but ooh, that's good. I'll tell you what, that's a good burger. Now there is one more. That's a good burger. There is one more bonus to leaving some grease in the bottom of your pan. Dude, cook your burger patties in the same grease you used before. Oh my god. And then that burger wasn't too fancy. It was just barely cooked all the way through on the patties. A little bit softer on that Texas toast, and boom. No, there's no jelly in the middle. It's just two burger patties stacked between two pieces of bread. I mean, my food's all right. I'm not going to sit here and boast about it, but I can cook my own food. You know, I specialize in, excuse me, patty melts. When am I getting on the bus? Well, hopefully Tuesday. We're halfway there. Whoa! Living on the brim. We'll make it, I swear. There's a song I could do for YouTube. Most definitely, yes. I don't think I'll have to call the bus company. I think all he'll have to. I don't know how this is gonna work out. I think. Yeah, you need bus tickets. Damn it. Shit. Now that I think of it, I don't know how this is gonna work out. I really don't. Fuck. That's the sad part of it, is I don't even have money for the bus ticket right now, dude. So I feel like a fucking bum right now, to say the least. So even if I had the funds raised for YouTube Live, there's no guarantee it would transfer the same day or the next day, My dad is out of town working at the moment, so he cannot. Hmm. Man, I never get tired of burgers. Oof, beef burgers are the best. Even if you don't got the money for cheese at the moment, you ain't got the money for bacon at the moment, it's still better than nothing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because I know how YouTube works, and it usually takes YouTube a while to process it. And I hate asking my fans for anything, to be honest. I love the smell of my apartment. It smells like beef and greasy goodness. Well, tomorrow I get my pheromone soap. That's most definitely what's up. I'm looking forward to trying that out. What was the scent of the soap? Honestly, I don't know. I just know it's a very powerful pheromone soap. From TacticalSoaps.com's Bad Boy series. I'm like, ooh, that sounds pretty cool. The soap will be here tomorrow, so I can do a review on it, I guess. Now, if I don't get to go to the Ozzy concert, it's gonna suck, but it won't be the end of the world. At least I got to see him live once. Silver lining, I guess. I don't have the money for that kind of thing right now, Gabriel. Isn't this his last tour ever, though? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I love the smell of beef. Oh, yes. Beef is like nature's incense. I don't know about that. But I like a little bit of bacon grease and a little bit of burger grease at the bottom of my pan. And I leave it there for cooking purposes. So when I heat it back up, anything I cook is just cooked in that deliciousness. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. My body's happy with that decision. Yeah.